Hello, today I would like to present you this absolutely beautiful PMR446 radio that's got extremely unique design, and I will show you that in 1 second. It is a PMR446 compliant radio with non-removable antenna, so you cannot unscrew it. Just like on that radio, it is totally fixed to the body. And let me show you a party trick. You've got your radio and you are covering it and you are saying magic word called PTT, 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 and you reveal and the antenna is disappear, as you can see. And you can reverse that process. You go like this, you say PTT, 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 and the antenna is back in place. So the question is what's happened, because it is non-removable antenna, and there is a little bit magic because we've got a swivel connector that allow you to just hide the antenna. It is absolutely the most beautiful design I ever came across, and in my opinion that might be the best PMR446 radio for everyday carrying. Now we have to go through the clickbait. That is actually not a clickbait, because exactly the same radio with a military set of frequencies was designed for US military Marines. And let me show you the page. On that PDF you can clearly see that this is exactly the same model, with exactly the same accessories, with exactly the same output power of a 0.5 watt, and the only difference is different frequency range in the military band. So that radio is going to meet all of those specifications, and you can use it in the PMR446 band in our civilian version. And I'm pretty sure the difference in the frequency is so small that the only change they do is just to reprogram it. And because the difference is so small, then most likely this radio is going to perform exactly the same. So you can walk with this radio and you can feel like a US Marine. And if you would be interested, there were versions for the amateur band and also for a commercial application. So they've got like a same body and they just program different set of frequencies, and all those accessories, drop-in chargers, are going to be compatible. So it is absolutely amazing device with a great Japan build quality. Just take a look at that. It is a totally weatherproof. Why this could be a great option if you are looking for everyday carry for example, emergency preparedness. First of all, the build quality. If it was good enough for US military, then it's going to be definitely good enough for you. Second thing, you've got that antenna that you can collapse. There is a lot of different PMR446 radios that've got short antenna, that've got antenna built inside the body, like on the Motorola Talk About, but all of those radios, they are creating compromise. They've got shorter antenna, they've got antenna built inside their body, when that radio got this antenna hide and unhide. So that's mean if you are undo it like that, then you've got a full length. So you are doing zero compromise. If you compare it to the length of the antenna on the Motorola from the professional commercial series, you've got even it a little bit longer. So you've got zero compromise, but at the same time you've got a very tiny form factor and you can put it into your shirt pocket. Second thing that make it great for emergency preparedness and everyday carry is a drop-in charger, and this is not a regular drop-in charger, it is absolutely top tier quality charger, and that's because ICOM was accommodating different shape of radios by use of that insert. Here you've got a name, and you can remove that and you can stuff a different insert, and that charger is going to be working with a different radios. Here is the model for the charger itself. Here is model for the insert. It's got a commercial quality. It is not something that was designed for a end consumer user because it is only a PMR446. It was a top tier quality because it was used for commercial radios. So let me plug it in. We are going to grab our beautiful power bank. We are going to enable it, and you just grab your radio with 2 fingers. You drop it like this, and as you can see, it's recharging. If the radio would be fully charged, then you just grab your 2 fingers and you take it out. It is heavy, it is nicely, absolutely beautifully designed to be operated just with 1 hand. Absolutely top tier quality. If you would be interested, I'm going to present you with the power supply model just in case you lost it. Here you've got the polarity, and as you can see, the back is made of metal, so it is a top quality, just as I told you. Just imagine that you've got emergency and you cannot recharge from AC. Not a problem with that model. You open the back part, and here you've got your battery pack. You can grab that pull tab, you can remove it, and here you've got a slot for regular free alkaline batteries, and you just insert them like this, and your radio is going to be operational with regular batteries. Absolutely beautiful design. Here you've got your belt clip, but it is not a regular belt clip, because regular belt clip you would be used to carrying your radio like that. But since we can collapse that antenna, you can go like this. You can screw it like that, and now you can carry it sideways, and you can expand your antenna like that, or you can carry it like that. That give you a vibe of pager that was hold on people belt. Absolutely beautiful. Just take a look how nicely it can present if you've got it on your belt. Absolutely beautiful design. Then we go into more regular use. So we've got a nice PTT with a good feel. We've got accessory port, pretty regular for ICOM, and if you go into the PDF for the military version, you can see they made a different speaker mic. We've got our volume knob that is not power switch. Absolutely beautiful design. We've got a separate power switch. We've got the mode selector, channel up, down. We've got nice speaker, and of course the beautiful ICOM logo. Now we jump into third option that make it great for emergency preparedness, and this is the software on that radio, because it's got a very nice feature. First of all, as you can see, we are on channel 1. We can go to channel 2, and it is extremely easy. Then we can unlock our squelch. We are going to press the mode. And as you can hear, the squelch is open. And what is amazing in that device, that we can jump into channel 2 and our squelch stay open. This is not something that you can easily find on a lot of radios. On most Motorola's, when you switch your channel, then the squelch is going to be automatically re-enable and go into the default settings for the channel, so you can forget with a simple swapping through all 8 channels. Here it is just taking you a matter of seconds, and you've got open squelch and you can hear everything. It can also be quite easy to figure out what kind of CTCS DCS someone is using. It is not automated like on some PMR446 radios, but it is a pretty nice. So let me enable my other radio. Right now I do not have any squelch tone, so if I'm going to press the PTT on that radio, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as you can hear, it's being nicely open. Then I can go into the squelch selector. I've got all those minuses, and I can go into tone number 1. I can go back and I can press PTT and my radio is quiet. But what if I would like to figure out what kind of frequency in the tone the Motorola is using? Then you can go into that window, you can have someone's transmission open, and you just jumping through until the squelch is going to be open. So we've got quiet. You go like this. And as you can hear, now the squelch is open. So we know that 26 is our, and we can go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see, we figure out which kind of tone is the Motorola using. And it was quite easy. On most of Motorola's, that would be extremely painful because each change of the CTCS, you would have to confirm it and kind of save. Here, it's being applied immediately as you press the button and you are checking if this is the correct one. So you've got absolutely quick way of doing that. You can swap like this, and if you hear someone, then you know that you are in the correct one. So absolutely beautiful. Conclusion is, it is absolutely beautiful radio, but there is a one negative downside. Since it is a vintage stuff, that means we do not have all 16 channels, we've got only the first 8. So this is a downside. If you can live with that, in my personal opinion, this is absolutely the most beautiful option. Just take a look how does it work. If there will be interest, we could make a small experiment and see how well this radio receives with this antenna being collapsed. So just that I would be walking and someone is going to be calling me back, and then I will pick it up and place a call. So we can make the experiment and see how does it perform in that form and while being fully extended. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you find it interesting. See you next time and bye bye.